Dang it. What's up, MSFers? Stream seems to be working today. We are live on a Tuesday. Hope you all had a wonderful Christmas. And that is now behind us. I got some fun stories about my Christmas to tell. I can't wait to hear about yours. Is the Extreme X-Men extreme enough? We're going to be talking about that. I got to do some raids today. I don't know if I'm going to even be able to get to mutant by the time stream ends, but I can't seem to get past the boss node. I've got the right combination for nodes 1 and 2 in the mutant section, but the boss node is blowing me up, and I don't know what to do about that. Before anybody comes in and says, well, there's only 3 members of a 5-piece team, how could you judge that? Anybody who comes into chat saying that, I want you guys to put poop emojis by their name because they're being stinkers. That's all we got to work with, and so that's what we're gonna talk about. I don't know if you guys realize this, but there wasn't a whole lot going on the past few days because everybody was busy being caring, wonderful, generous people, grateful for everything they have. Basically not really MSF material. And so today we're gonna get back to bitching like we should about Marvel Strike Force and talking about how our holidays were hopefully wonderful. Hope yours was amazing. What's up, Devils fan? What's up, Doolin? What's up, Toll House? That's it. Where are you guys? Where is everybody? My goodness. What's up, UK Bud? What's up, Bravearn? What's up, Hulk Smith? The boys node need a 2 or 3 tap until full team. It's just what it is. The boss node needs 2 or 3 tap. Yeah. Yeah, it's I can tap it all day long. It ain't gonna. Teen Loki kills me and then heals himself completely. No matter what happens, he just kills me and then heals himself and laughs at me. So we'll get into it and see what we can do. I need to do some campaigns, some raids, it looks like. Okay. The Teen Loki pings, right? Everybody's got revive, regeneration, revitalization. What am I supposed to call it? They've all got the plus symbols, right? The green plus symbols, because they're thinking about selling marijuana. They've all got those above their head, and which means they retaliate every time you accidentally bump into them, right? And when they retaliate, oh my goodness, they absolutely devastate. Your CC opponent gave you a win for Christmas, man. That's a fantastic gift to be giving. Let's go do an arena. Oh, 43? What the heck? Boy, my arena gave me a swift kick in the chonies for a Christmas present. That wasn't cool, guys. What's up, Benny Westside? Benny Westside has a fantastic calendar for you guys to look at. And if you want to download that calendar and print off your own Marvel Strike Force calendar, you can go to my server, !Discord if you're in chat, or if you're watching this on YouTube, links in the description below. Go into my Discord server, look for the, I think it's under MSF calendar 2024, toward the top of the list there. And you guys can have your own Marvel Strike Force content creator cosplay calendar with characters so lifelike you won't even be able to tell that they're actually content creators. Oh, there's the link too. Benny's got the link in chat right there for you guys. Let's see. Can't do anything about that, so we're gonna go basic. Just to put a few bleeds on the field. There we go. I will be doing a giveaway for printed calendars mailed to you. Oh, that's cool. Green Goblin and Nightcrawler in Arena with Baby Sus and APOC works well. I'm working on my Sus. I flew through the legendary section. I'm in the legendary or apocalypse now, and it's going pretty well. I kind of got my teeth kicked in this first run, but my cooldowns were off, and they kind of opened up pretty big. So I took the opportunity to just kind of auto basic and get my cooldowns back and let them blow their wad. Oof, not gonna win this one. I don't think I'm gonna win this one, maybe. Uh-oh. Not looking good. There goes my... Oof. Let's extend the negative effects and see what happens to her. If I get to open with my ultimate, I might be able to still snag victory from the jaws of defeat. Come on, kill her. Oh, I didn't get the double tap? That sucks. At least he couldn't strip my positive effects. I think she's gonna bleed out. She's got 800 bleeds. I'm hoping she bleeds out. The problem is that Quicksilver is going to delete me in one. Never mind. Damn it. It's those hard lights, man. Everybody gets to farm them hard lights now, and they all got 7s and diamonds and all kinds of stuff. I can't do it. Well, there's that one. It is amazing, isn't it, Nemesis? It's an amazing calendar. Very impressed. Let's go to raids. So, what are you guys using on the boss node in the mutant section? In the mutant boss section, what are you guys using? Because I'm using, like, actually, I think I'm using something like this. I think this might be exactly what I'm using. I use Rogue instead of Cyclops. I just now got 1 diamond on Cyclops, but I was using Rogue because I liked the control feature a little bit better. And Cyclops doesn't seem to be doing the damage I was hoping he would be doing. Of course, I'm only getting to like 27, maybe 32 charges. But I don't think 40 charges is even really gonna make it happen. I'm using lube to make it hurt less. Merry Christmas to you, Rorix. How's the new alliance working out? You enjoying it over there? Forge passive gives 75% more damage to the team to make him actually work better. First strike, so likely not helpful for you. Sunspot. So Forge gives the charges. What does Sunspot do? Is Sunspot giving the damage? Sunspot gives the 75% damage? Like a guaranteed 50%, but most of the time it's gonna be 75% because he'll have some charges or something with his charge mechanic, I believe. Because I think, no, correct me if I'm wrong, but Sunspot can gain charges but not lose them unless they are stripped off of him, correct? So once you get him loaded up, he's giving that extra damage, I think. I don't know. I'll get some people on voice here pretty soon. We'll get into Crucible, and we'll get some people on voice. Forge's revive as well. Well, you're gonna need it. This friggin' Teen Loki beats the crap out of my Cyclops. A snotty teenager with a mini alligator. He's beating the crap out of one of the most iconic X-Men in all of Marvel history. I don't want to sim this anymore. My Mystic Bifrost team has been kind of getting to that point where they fail about like 20% of the time. And I really need all of my fails to happen in the mutant section if they're gonna happen. And so I'm saving all my like heals and stuff for that. When I come in here, I try and do it by the numbers, make it happen right. See if we can't get, who do I want to get? What's this do? Apply defense down. We're gonna go here to this one. Get rid of a Kestrel. And then that should apply the exposed. I would like to put on MLF, thank you. And then we're gonna go here. I think this does adjacent, doesn't it? Yes, okay, that's what I want. And yeah, we'll just hit people. The whole team is disappointing so far. The thing is it's so hard to judge. So my Nightcrawler doesn't apply stun. He just doesn't. At all. Ever. I've never seen it happen. To my knowledge, I've never seen him apply stun at all. So I don't know how people are using him in Arena for his stun. That doesn't seem to make any sense to me. And then, of course, Gambit and Cyclops are the reworks, and so it's like, I'm not really sure if that's what, that's how the reworks, you can't ever really carry the team. It's always the new characters. The reworks can do some good damage, or you might be happy that you built them up earlier or something, but the rework characters are never where it's at. Although I will say that Gambit does a lot of damage with those pings, and that's a good thing because I never get to take turns in the boss node. Or in Dark Dimension 6, oh my goodness, sometimes in Dark Dimension 6, the ramped up turn meter, you need him to just be pinging people. Estrel's mad at me. Let's do some auto basicing. Need to stay alive long enough for Vol to do her ultimate. Okay, we're just gonna keep going basic. Oof, dang! That Kestrel with offense up, just crushing me. Uh-oh, I'm gonna accidentally kill her. Oh, never mind, we got it. We got it, it's all right. Problem solved, we're okay. Got the revive, everybody's back on the field. G18, 3 Diamond Cyclops all did nothing in Incursion 2 yesterday. It was really upsetting. That's what I hear. I was watching Mobile test out the Cyclops, and it just wasn't... It was good damage, but it wasn't all this stuff to give him all these extra charges, and he kind of goes in there and still hits maybe not a wet noodle, but a lightly steamed noodle, I guess. You could get a little slap out of him, but you're not deleting an entire team. And that's what I want. I want him to take the visor off and go to the next node. That's what I want. And it doesn't do that. So we'll see when Sunspot adds 75% damage and Forge adds a bunch of charges to the mix. We'll see. So when Sunspot adds that 75% damage, is that 75% base damage that gets multiplied then by the charges? Or is that just an additional multiplication? You know how we were freaking out that diamonds would be too strong, but they didn't explain to us that they weren't the same kind of percentages as red stars. And so diamonds, now that they pumped them back up to the 15, 15, 20 or whatever they are, they're not really that bad. I'm kind of wondering how the Sunspot 75%, it's base damage, and then the charge multipliers work off of that base damage. Is that correct? Let's go on Peggy. G18, 6, 7, 40 charged Gambit did 30 damage to Kid Loki. 30% damage is not enough, is it? Rolf Kieran gifting out subs like crazy. Burnsy subscribing at tier 1. Thank you guys, you're freaking amazing. Rolf Kieran needs to send me his mailing address. Rolf Kieran's worried I'm gonna dox him. Hulksmith, I have no idea how diamonds work. I don't know. They're shiny and you put them on your characters and people think that they're better characters with diamonds. So I go after diamonds. That's all I really know. Because when they first came out, we thought it was gonna be like Red Star. And I lived through the era of Red Stars that had that curve that was like that. And the difference between a 7 Red Star character and a 5 Red Star character was winning and losing. And it didn't matter how good you were, and it really sucked, and we fought like crazy to get that leveled out. And so we were really worried about it when the diamonds came out, and we're like, you've got to make this different. And turns out it wasn't so bad. It really isn't that bad. You've doxed yourself on stream, but no one cared. I don't see any other exposed. Let's do this. Zoink. Uh-oh. Yeah, Hulksmith, I thought that too. I thought they added a percentage to I thought they were just like Red Stars. And so when they said 15, 15, and 25% that they originally wanted to do, I was like, oh man, that's gonna be OP, and you're gonna have people that get like 2 diamonds on a character and somebody who has 6 reds on the same character and they can't hold a candle to them. But it turned out to not be that big a deal. Okay, let's switch over to auto basic and hit people. Try pulling up side by side for the race, just realize that we're in a different lane. Yeah, see I'm out here killing the game. How can you claim that we're living the same? See in reality being on a similar stage. You're sitting in a crib while I'm singing my name. That flames, whole of the city on lock. The coldest flows and the cream of the crop. We've them bees with a lean and a bop. Got a phone line ringing to the heat don't stop. I feel like king of the hill when they never. Okay, Benny. I'll be opening up voice chat here pretty soon. I just want to finish up these raids. You know, I like to have my one-on-one time with chat. It's important to me. I don't know if you guys saw, I have new intro clips for the stream. And I went through all of 2023's intro clips and compiled them. It made like a 25-minute video, and I chopped it down as much as I could into a 20-minute video of just the stupid shit I say on stream. Heavily edited down, still had 20 minutes worth. It's kind of nuts. Anyway, that'll be coming out pretty soon. You know how everybody likes to do their highlights from the year, and I like to copy everybody. So I'm preparing for people to start putting that out so I can copy them. What's this? 5 tech? Oh man, we're never gonna get there. 185 to 183, nice, Stoggy. That's what I gotta go do is some Crucible. Oof, red dots, that's terrible. I don't like red dots. What's this? Do I got energy here? I got extreme energy. There isn't a whole lot of gear that I need to farm. There's a couple odds and ends and stuff that I'm preparing for, but there's no characters that I really feel the need to build. Oh, I went ahead and got this new strike pass. I don't know what you guys thought of it, but I felt this one had enough gold. The lizard shards were pretty good, and a freaking buttload of 18 orbs. And so I went ahead and did it, but I think the thing that really puts it over the top, oh yeah, was the gear. It was the gear pieces, but I liked the gold in it, and the gold I got lots of gold promos out of it too. So I went ahead and bought this pass. Originality is highly overrated, isn't it? Right, just do what works, man. How many hours did I stream in 2023? 25 minutes of dumb shit ain't bad. But those are just the highlights of the dumb shit, Hooksmith. That's just the highlights, remember? The shill is strong with this one. Oh, man. Here's what I'm working on. I got Venom level 95, Carnage level 95. I'm waiting on the gear. I'm also waiting on T4s to see what the whole team looks like, what they're really gonna need. But I'm doing really good on gold for the first time in a long time. 36 million gold. I haven't had that in a minute. And I really don't have anybody I need to build other than Super Scroll around the corner, the Extreme X-Men, and then the Symbiote team when they get out. Otherwise, everybody's kind of where I want them. I went back through and found all those characters that were like at level 92 and 93, and I went and touched them up to 95. There's a Strange Heartless, but I don't want to do it. I just don't really have anybody else that I feel the need. There's a Brawn. I could do the Gamma team, but I don't know. I don't need to. They're kind of over the hill. I wouldn't mind taking Cersei up to 95 just to pair with that 3 Diamond Icarus. Cap Sam is okay, but I don't need him at 95. He doesn't hit hard enough to really justify it. I was thinking about taking Darkhawk up, but he uses the milk bottles and Dargonite, and again, I'm just not sure if I might need somebody for those, so I'm waiting to do that. The team sims, so I don't need to do it. I like my Doom where he's at, or I would build him bigger. But right now, Doom goes up against Gamma teams, and it puts him right in the sweet spot when Red Hulk opens up. Save for level 100, that's kind of what I'm doing, is just saving for anything and everything. And then I'm getting into the tunes that I just don't need anymore. I was thinking about maybe bringing Phoenix up to see if she would help in raids or with some sort of a extreme team or something like that. She's sometimes useful. I also thought about her for Legendary and DD6, but I'm not really, I don't need to. And I'm kind of like in this mode where I want to only do the things I need to do. I would like to bring up Iron Man, but again, the team is simming, so it's like, why? Yeah, that's the other thing, Benny. Which X-Men are getting reworked? That's a good point. That's a really good point. And so that's why I'm farming a bunch of the mutant gear. Like, there's a Ronin. I'm not going to build him anymore. I'm just not interested in building anything else in this list. Oh, Sunspot and Forge when they come in. What power level are you simming tech at? Whatever the max is right now. The Incursion 2 new one. Not First Strike. I don't like how they named the old raids First Strike, and the new raids are the same name as the old raids used to be. It's confusing, because I'm doing Incursion 2. And people are like 2.0? No, not First Strike. Incursion 2. The new one that goes with the old. It's dumb. I just don't like it. Oh, team power level? I'll show you. So there's my team. They're simming with 100% success rate so far. The new one should have been Second Strike. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm gonna start calling it. Second Strike. Or 2.3. I could call it 2.3, huh? What's up, Breezagore? Green Goblin Classic being the new one. I agree, Rorix. It just sounds weird. I don't know if you guys are watching the What If series, which I think is really good. I know Benny's watching it. They had some call-outs to Pegasus in some recent episodes. I don't know, the first episode was my favorite. I thought the second one was kind of lame, and 3 and 4 were pretty good, but the first episode was my favorite. That Nebula episode was just fantastic for me. I think that every time they characterize Nebula in the What If series, I think she's amazing. She's super attractive, really powerful. I really just dig the character every time, no matter how they like portray her, I'm digging it. Whereas in the movies, I kind of feel like she's like the emo younger sister or something. I'm like, you're kind of annoying. Let's see, I got some I'm supposed to farm. Here's the ones I want. That's it? There's gotta be another one in here. Really? There it is, there's the one. Oh, I already hit it some. That sucks. Well, give me something to knock that energy down a little lower. Let's do 2 of these. Nebula had the Infinity Gauntlet once. In the movies, that's right, she had it under her arm. Isn't that kind of dumb? She had it. She had it. If she really wanted to impress Daddy at that point, she should have slipped it on and snapped her fingers. Make the sacrifice, lady. How they'll write magic? I would be very curious if they put magic in there. Now we're looking for nodes to farm for stuff. I think it's this one here. I'm gonna go here and find. And nearly killed Thanos with it? I didn't know she did that in the comics. Of course, I've been so far out of the comic book game for such a long time. I think I stopped collecting comics about the time I hit puberty, and I was like, girls. It's like, wait a minute, these are girl repellent, and I stopped collecting comic books. Let's do a war attack, just to remind my alliance that I'm alive. Half magic hype as Enya. No idea what you're talking about, Nomadsman. I can attack this one, sure, why not? Let's just throw our biggest thing at it. Oh, you know what's working really well is the Tangled Undying, right? Isn't this working really well? I don't think we need that. It's like the slowest team in the world. We can put somebody else in there. Let's do like a Silver Surfer, or where else am I gonna use Dormammu? Might as well, let's do that. The movie was poorly written, so people don't see her true potential. You know what? The Avengers Infinity War, the first one was really good. A lot of people like that, of course. A lot of people didn't like the second one. I thought the second one had a lot of value. I just think they did a lot of stupid things in it, and it was just kind of a waste. And I wish they hadn't have done so many stupid things. And I think it could have been a lot better. Okay. You're too slow. Let's go over to Peggy and hit the ability block on her. There we go. Spread the ability blocks and bleeds to everybody. That ought to help. What do you got? You got ability block. You got ability block. You got ability block. You don't have ability block. Oh, you do. Well, then we're gonna go after Peggy. I still loved Endgame minus Hulk and Cap Marvel. I wasn't a fan of Hulk in the Infinity War movies at all. I really liked, I like Mark Ruffalo as Hulk. I wish he was in the original one instead of Edward Norton. Though I did like Edward Norton in that movie. I think Mark Ruffalo does a better job. I just didn't like the writing they gave him in the Infinity War movies. Oh, good Lord, let's just go. Saw the New Mutants, was quite good. It looked like a horror movie, then it wasn't. Then they talked for literally 95% of the movie. Hulk needed his moment versus Thanos for sure. And Smart Hulk wasn't as big. Like, Hulk has gotten smaller and smaller every movie. It's like they're trying to fit him into Marvel Strike Force. Okay, I did an attack. Everyone's doing pretty good, Lane of Death. You guys want to see something? You know what? So I got slippers and a GoPro for Christmas. Stoked. Honestly, I'm a little more excited about the slippers because I've been going around barefoot in cold weather a lot lately, and the slippers are amazingly comfortable. But my kids got something, and it's kind of weird, and I'm not really sure how I feel about this, but their uncle, my brother-in-law, George, Uncle George bought the kids practice swords. Real training swords. And I want to show you this. Look at this thing. This is a real 4-foot-long bastard sword, right? You can use it one-handed or two. It's got a dulled edge, but it's heavy. Like, it's a legit training sword. Check this thing out. This is ridiculous. Look how long this thing is. Like, I mean, it's freaking huge. It's freaking huge. Like, and my kids are going around whacking each other with this shit. They think it's fantastic. They could break a leg with this. Forget poking an eye out. You could decapitate somebody with this. You swing it hard enough, you're at least gonna break their neck. They each have one. Keep in mind, they're 7 and 9. 7 and 9. These are adult, real practice swords. I know, y'all think that Uncle George is the coolest. My kids do too. But I'm kind of like, do I let him? You know what I need to do? I need to drop them off at Uncle George's house with their practice swords and say, here you go, boys. Uncle George is gonna teach you how to use them. Bye, Uncle George, I'll be back in the evening. And let's see how that goes, because he's got lots of expensive shit in his house. They can swing that around and break a lamp. We specifically told them no weapons. We specifically told him no weapons, and he got him training swords. Really cool though. I'm not gonna lie, they're super cool, but they're like serious training swords. Build up that arm strength, that's right. Might want face. They need whole body protection. Yeah, I should have got him like catcher's mitts and gear and everything. Football pads and a helmet and stuff. Technically not a weapon, it's a practice weapon. Kendo swords might have been a better option than that. Yeah, I mean, it's an adult-sized bastard sword, right? Like, they have to use two hands to wield those things. They should have got short swords, or a kendo sword would have worked. Would have been fine. All right, I'm gonna jump into voice. Benny's gonna explain to me the math on diamonds, and we're gonna get started on Crucible. What's up, Doolam?
Hey, buddy. How are you?
I'm okay. How you doing?
Not bad, man. Not bad at all.
How was your Christmas?
It was pretty good. We were in Tennessee for the 22nd through the 25th, and then we ended up going to my parents' house on the 25th and spent Christmas with them, and then went home. And my fiance had to work today, but I was off, so I've been doing absolutely nothing.
Oh, that's cool. What's up, Benny?
What about you?
How are you guys?
Xander, I've already got a cannon, so that's why we didn't get another cannon. My Christmas was fantastic. It was just us, the two kids and the wife, and nobody else. That's the first time I've had such a small Christmas. I rather enjoyed it, but there were definitely moments when we kind of missed family. I know I called like my best friend and was talking to him, and then I got off the phone and I was just like overcome with emotion, you know, like that. You know, that kind of achy feeling when you've been away from everybody. I was like, man, I miss people, but it was a good longing kind of feel, and I don't know, I had a great Christmas. I got lots of cool stuff oh man, I spent like all day finding AA batteries, AAA batteries. Some assembly is required. Finding the Wi-Fi connection and connecting to your internet and switching over to the other network. And then your NAT setting is restricted. And then you need to put slot A into hole B and use the AA screws with the Allen wrench that's missing. And the battery charger won't connect. And Papa, there's a red light here. How come the light is red? And why won't my laptops all fucking day trying to get all of their shit to work? All day, like assembling chairs, installing video games, turning on laptops. It was just a whole day of me preparing all of the crap that they got. Had a nice time though, but it was a lot of stuff. So that was it. Here's what I got on defense. Secret Defenders Noir, the Darkhold. I've got Bifrost with Quicksilver because the Gamma team, or the Black Order team, wasn't doing anything for me. And then I got... My wife keeps stealing my music. And then, who's that? Squid Princess resubscribed. What's up, Squid Princess? Thank you. I appreciate that. You did an excellent job editing down Boomer's outtakes. I thought that was a lot of fun. I definitely enjoyed the quitting of Lord of the Rings, but there were lots of good clips in that. That was really good.
Hi, Cat.
I didn't know Boomer's content could get better, but the fact that there's like actual like editing to it now that she's been doing, his content has gone up like 3 levels, and I know she's very self-conscious about it, but dude, you've been doing a fucking 10 out of 10 job with the edits. Like even the little text that you put, like the rage incoming when he fucking screamed when Crucible dropped on him. I was crying laughing, and I watched it live, and I was still crying laughing.
Yeah.
Like,
Kat, if I were you, I would put those little text edits that you put in there, put those in there for like 12 frames longer, for like half a second longer, because every once in a while I wouldn't quite read all of it, and I can't be the slowest person reading through those. I'm probably down there at the bottom, but for us slow folk, like a half a second longer on the visual text would be great. But man, otherwise I thought those were fantastic. Yeah, really funny stuff. Sorry, Kat, I can't help but like advise people when it comes to editing and stuff. A lot of people actually come to me and ask me like how to set up lighting or do an edit on a video or do a thumbnail or something, and I can't help myself.
Yeah, because no one else responds, just you.
Please understand it as constructive criticism. Gamma in 6, Unlimited in 5, and Infinity Watch in 4. Not a very exciting thing. I've got like basically everything on offense except for Super Scroll because I don't have Super Scroll. And then my opponent. It looks like the Noir defense, same thing there. So we'll use Masters of Evil with APOC to one-shot that. This isn't that big a deal. This isn't that big a deal. I don't know what. Oh, I want to use like the Nova Kestrel thing, right? For this, okay. I'll probably use New Warriors in 4. The Death Seed, I can mirror it, and this one I'll use a Dorm comp. Sound good?
So, what you could do. So 2 is super tiny, so you could just use like Dorm Undying on 2, right? 2, because Infinity Watch is pretty tiny, so that won't even be that inefficient if you use Dorm Undying on 2.
Okay.
If you do Superior 6 with Echo in 1, that'll save your APOC and your MOE.
Okay, I've never done that one before. That'll be interesting. Let's try that.
3.
Does
like
that work well?
Yes, it does work very well. You just drop Doc Ock and you put in Echo.
Do I need Spider Slayer for that one? Because I don't have Slayer built up as much.
I mean, then you can take out Slayer. Slayer's good because he gives the offense up, so your team does more damage, but it's not necessary.
Okay. We'll take a look at it when we get there.
4, you could MOE, 5 Eternals, and then 6 New Warriors.
Okay.
Just like slightly more efficient, just because the Superior 6 handedly takes out 1.
Okay. Well, let's do that because I want to try that. If the Superior 6 is not that amazing, then or if I find that I don't like it or don't need it or something, I do want to put Superior 6 back on defense. I would like to put them back in 2.
They are a good defense.
Yeah,
they are very good defense.
All right, Benny, explain to me why diamonds aren't so bad at 15, 15, 20 like we thought they were going to be, because they don't feel like Red Stars did the first time Red Stars came around.
So, the percentage attached to each diamond is based off of a character's base stats. So, a character itself, consider the character 100%, okay?
Okay.
On top of that, you have 25% Dark Tech. That 25% is based off the base stats. The Red Star stats, up to 75%, that's also based off of the 100% base stats. The ISO Crystal stats and ISO 8 stat boosts are also based off of the 100% base stats. So by the time we got to Diamonds, a character that had 7 reds, full Stark Tech, and blue 5, let's say healer, because let's not think about striker and focus.
Right.
Was already at 220%. So the 10, 10, 15, or 15, 15, 20 bumps were more like 7, 7, and 9%. Because you were already at 220%.
I see. So I think we were worried that those would raise the base stat that the others multiplied off of. But instead, it just added... I don't know. But we were all freaking... Not all of us. I and a few others were freaking out about diamonds because we remembered Red Stars coming out. And I remember the difference between a 5 red and a 7 red was extraordinary. Like, it made it really hard, and we were worried we were going to have a 6 red character up against a 2 diamond character, and you just wouldn't be able to do anything about it. What's up, Pathfinder?
The difference was when Red Stars came out, a lot of alliances hadn't maxed Stark Tech yet.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have ISO 8 at all, and the Red Star curve was very different.
Right.
So the differences were much more pronounced. If you remember in that room when I tried to explain this, I just got steamrolled. I tried to explain that that number that you see of 15, 15, 20 isn't actually what it feels.
Right.
Yeah,
but anyway, I'm glad they went back to it.
It's pretty much half because you're already at the 220% based off of what you said with ISO, Red Stars, and then also Stark Tech. So it's less than half. It's like 40% of what the actual number is visible for the 15, 15, 20.
Right. Thank you for the follow there, Carnage. Appreciate it. Yeah.
You know, it's not fair. You're good looking and smart. I hate you. Fucking ridiculous.
Me?
Yeah, you.
He ain't talking to me. He doesn't give compliments like that to me. Okay, you want me to drop Auk and put in Echo?
You don't have Spider Slayer, so drop Vulture. You can keep the Auk.
Are you kidding me? You want me to drop my favorite of the whole team? He's a 2-diamond Vulture.
That healer is for Dark Dimension.
Healer on Auk, yeah. I need to change. I want to change him to a skirmisher.
Healer on Vulture.
Oh, the healer on Vulture, yeah. That's also for Dark Dimension 6.
Yep.
Where's it?
Put Echo, swap Echo and Doc Ock.
Okay.
You're gonna need to change everybody to strikers as well. Yeah, I'm serious. Oh, trust me, I know. I put Blue ISO 5 striker on Craven and Goblin, and it hurt my soul because I already have Raider 5 on him.
I think Goblin's the only one I have 5 on.
Really?
Yeah.
Cosmic Crucible is the most fun I have in this game, so I go very hard for Cosmic Crucible teams.
That's the way, man. You go hard on the game mode that you like.
Yep, absolutely. I have realized Cosmic Crucible, and especially, like, Run said it best when he's watching mobile, like, you can see mobile literally just fucking shaking with scared anticipation and shit. And I'm the same way when I'm playing. I'm like, I'm so fuckered right now, but this is so much fun. Like, it's my favorite game mode by far. I love it. I love the competitive nature of it and how you can do like massive punch ups because you actually use your brain. Like, I feel like it's the only game mode where you can actually punch up a lot.
I'm enjoying Crucible, but I am ready for a new season because it's been a while.
Yeah, we got about 5 more weeks, I think.
32 days, it said,
Yep.
which it sounds like an eternity.
I think that's 5 weeks, right?
It doesn't sound like they're very interested in shortening the Crucible seasons either. Like, they've told us time and again that it's really challenging for them to do that. And it kind of sucks because keeping it fresh is the best way to keep people excited about it in there.
I will say this is probably the best season though that they've ever had by far. Like, still we're seeing a lot of different variants in 1 that you have to play differently. Variants in 3. 2 is kind of a non-event. There's new variants in 4 and 5 now because Nightcrawler and Extreme X-Men are coming out, which is cool. So I'm really liking the variants of this season, personally.
Every time they ask us for feedback, though, I keep saying, shorten the seasons, seasons. And I'm going to keep saying that.
Yeah. I'm looking for a fresh season in War also.
Are you going to use Slayer over Doc Ock now?
I was thinking about it. Let's see, Call 2
Yeah, might as well.
I'll do some of this.
That's a solid size.
Do I need this? I don't think I need this, right?
You don't need it, but you have a lot of T4s.
Yeah, but I got a lot of characters coming out soon, and I hit a deficit of this not too long ago. I want to be a little bit more particular.
It's not a lot.
I think this is probably good enough.
Tier
and
17.
You think I should take him 17?
Yep.
What's he use?
The
Hammer
Ultra
Tech.
Unique, the Hammer Tech.
Yeah, that's okay. Hammer Tech's fine. I don't have anything else.
Nobody else has Hammer
All right,
Tech
we'll take him to
except for, like,
17. That's enough, though. That's enough. All we got. I got to start saving for that level cap 100 that Scopely doesn't want us to know is coming.
Yeah. I'm sitting at a cool 50 million right now.
What happened to the tournament in CC? There's no 32 tournament. They know it was amazing. It's not coming around anytime soon.
Crucible is just as boring as Raid. That's interesting.
That's a perspective there, Pathfinder. That's one perspective.
Well, in the beginning of this year, Crucible was literally Raid. It was
because with the Vibranium tuning, it was Masters of Evil there. Yeah, that was, I will admit, that was terrible. This is the best it's been, though, for sure. And I feel like if they keep going in this direction, we're good. Just stop making us change ISOs for one fucking room, because that's stupid. Don't make me do that again.
The tournament was fun because it was a change of rules after a very long and very boring, awful season.
They're all strikers. Do we like the placement? I've never used this comp before, so I just don't know what we're doing here.
Yep, you're good.
Okay, and who's my kill target? Robbie first?
Robbie. Everything
Okay.
on Robbie.
Just everything on Robbie hit the big buttons?
Mm-hmm.
I love CC, wish it was more than 3 times a week. I'm okay with it being 3. Like, this is just enough for me. I need a little bit of downtime because Crucible feels like this thing that absolutely has to be done. And whereas everything else that's kind of got a timer on it, it's like, if I screw up, there's probably somebody in my alliance that'll take over for me. Alt?
Yep.
Okay, we're just gonna hit the big buttons and go after Robbie then. I'll try it out. See what happens. If I change placement, will it make the classic Green Goblin assist differently? Like, because it'd be nice to get the defense down as the first assist.
Yeah, unfortunately, no. It's random.
No. I don't feel like I'm doing a lot of damage here.
We thought the same thing with the Masters of Evil, putting Moonstone closest to assist first for the defense down, but it doesn't do it, unfortunately. Special. Yep.
I wonder what the trigger, what the calculation is for who assists first. I wonder if there's a way, if it goes on some sort of a speed stat or whatever. Keep going after her.
I would ult. You could probably kill her.
Ooh.
I think it's completely random because, like, even in the same comps, you get different order of operations.
Correct.
Okay. Well, then I won't worry about it anymore. Can I kill her? She's too big to kill.
I would go
Reduce the
after
turn
Ms.
meter
Marvel.
so she doesn't take a turn, though.
Okay.
Because she's going to special and then give heal.
Reduce speed bar by 25%. Okay. Oof.
Remember when everybody was saying Slayer was a bad character? Good times.
He's not a bad character. He's an optional character. He's not that consequential.
Yeah.
He's like the Spider-Man Noir of this team.
I see him at 7-7. I wouldn't go Spider-Man Noir. That's a little insulting.
Why?
Because
the same thing.
Spider-Man Noir did not do a million damage with his ultimate.
And I feel like Spider-Man Noir does things to the enemy that you need specifically done, whereas Slayer has some things that he gives to his team that helps them out. Not to mention doing some pretty good single target damage. So I think Noir isn't the best comparison, but it's pretty close. Okay, what was it you wanted me to use on Darkhold this time?
Tangled Nova, Emma Kestrel.
That's right, Tangled Emma Nova Kestrel. For some reason, I keep wanting to use an Undying composition on it.
I know,
it
you want to
never
do
works.
Undying every damn time.
It never
Why
works.
don't you just work? I'm so confused.
Tangled Nova Emma Kestrel. There we go. That's it right there. And this one's pretty easy.
Steal the Death Purse.
So what do you think of my kid's sword, huh?
Oh, dude, it's fucking awesome.
My uncle. Don't go asking that to strange men.
Yeah, how do you like my kid's sword?
Oh my god.
Jeez. My uncle gave me a BB gun when I was like 4 years old, and I was like, thanks, uncle.
Yeah, I tried giving my kids a BB gun before they were old enough, and it wasn't a good idea.
Quicksilver.
I hate that he's like, yeah, okay. Hey, it landed, all right. Do I want Wong? Do I want to stun Wong?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, because we don't want him to taunt.
Yeah. I have firmly converted Spider Weaver to Skirmisher Blue 5.
Really?
Wow.
I even with that, she's having trouble sometimes, and it's pretty upsetting.
Weaver? Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
7/7 gear 18.
Wow.
Yeah, and when you use her on like a Tangled Undying composition, you really need those bleeds to land. You've got to get those bleeds out there. I'm finding the Undying doesn't, like, I'm having trouble getting bleeds on the field.
Kill Morgan.
Nah, he's got an ability block that won't land.
Oh, sometimes that does land.
Base. Oh, that actually might still kill. Yeah. Kestrel's so good. Kestrel's so damn good.
Yeah, my 2099 is also 7/7 gear 18 and Skirmisher. Like that, I've yet to see that ability block land anywhere.
Really? That ability block lands for me quite often. That's interesting. That's funny.
I mean, never into Darkhold comps.
Yeah, that one lands for me decently.
Really?
Decently off. Yeah. I've even seen a gear 18 one get hit by it.
Interesting.
Okay, we were gonna go Undying Dormammu here. I don't think I have that comp, but we'll look.
You do like Undying Dormammu, Omega Red, and then
I got Shang-Chi, I can use Vulture and Doc Ock. Are we getting points for Sinister Six anymore?
No.
Wait, put in Doc Ock. It'll take the revives away.
Doc Ock takes revives away?
In the season,
due to the season
all superior
rules.
6.
Oh, okay.
So if he gets the ult, he'll take away all the revives.
Or you could bring Cyclops.
Does he do that in all game modes? He does that in all game modes? Yeah, he does. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could bring Cyclops too. That's true. Forgot he does that in all game modes.
I'll think about it. Cyclops isn't exciting me right now. I'm a little flustered with the extreme X-Men. They don't seem so extreme right now.
I think the problem is they designed the team ahead of time for what we saw as First Strike.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they realized we were able to handle that and didn't need Extreme, they just jacked everything for this new raid, but they didn't touch up Extreme at all. So these stats are designed for First Strike.
Yep. Can't agree with you more.
Ugh. That was dumb. Oh well.
Close your eyes.
Oof, man. When does Doc Ock take away the revives?
When he ults, he has to do a successful attack on
okay.
someone. There you go.
There it
No,
goes.
you're
Oh,
gone.
nice. That's much better. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I need to make Doc Ock a skirmisher for my DD6 run.
I liked Healer for the DD6 for the legendary nodes.
Well, the legendary or Apocalypse, I have one person putting out vulnerables and everybody else is striker or a healer Doc Ock, and it's just not getting it done for me. Not to mention, they take so many dang turns. The enemy does, you know, it's ridiculous.
The last two nodes are kind of rough.
Demillion, I don't know if it's just Sunspot missing damage boost. If you can't kill those teen Lokis, they can snap back and destroy you. And so, yes, if you can walk in with a fully charged Cyclops and he just takes his visor off and deletes the teen Lokis, then it's not going to be a problem. But I don't know if we can do that.
They need to make it so his ult is can't be counterattacked, and we wouldn't have that problem. Then he could ult without having the issue of Teen Loki, and then Beta Ray Bill just retaliating him to the Nether Realm.
Mm-hmm.
Because they kill the fucking Apocalypse in one hit.
Yeah, they do.
You were saying Masters of Evil in 4, New Warriors in 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Steven,
Close your eyes.
this raid right now is not designed. What's designed was First Strike. What you're seeing right now is they took it and they just pumped the stats. It's not something that was designed. I doubt they even tested it.
You're gonna want to change. Also, you have a. Did we not slot? We didn't slot APOC for anywhere. That's cool. So why don't you just? I mean, you could APOC Eternals this, APOC Emma Cable Eternals this, and then you could MOE 5, and then New Warrior 6.
Is that going to be more efficient than what we're thinking of doing? Masters of Evil into the Death Seed team.
Yeah, would absolutely destroy that.
Yeah, Kang's going to ult him.
APOC Eternals here because they spawn with Safeguard, but you're gonna flip everything with Eternals.
Okay.
Yeah. Your Icarus here is just gonna clean shot.
Yep. Make sure you put put Eternals, then put Emma, then put Fury. So Fury soaks up the Rogue special. Because if not, it goes on Icarus.
That's not Emma.
You have so much on offense. Holy shit. That's funny.
Where is she? My goodness.
See, this is why we need a utility tab for characters. So
I've been meaning to do what Archangel said. I must have passed her somewhere.
The versus tab thing.
Yeah.
Or they could give us a couple of tags that are like blue, red, green, that we can do whatever we want with.
Yeah. Bro, just do Marauders.
I mean, it's a good. I didn't know she had the Marauder tag.
She's not Marauder.
No, she's not Marauder. My bad. That was the Emma Marauders.
I used her somewhere.
Oh yeah, you used her on the other thing. That's right.
Okay.
On the.
Do I need somebody a cable? What do I need to get them going fast enough?
Cable too?
I don't know if cable.
I think cable will do because we used to do this with Jubilee cable.
Yeah, do cable. Yeah, cable's fine.
All right. That gonna work?
Yeah, you should.
Should.
I would split like Eternals into the corners.
Oh well, I got him in the back. That's good enough. You use Doc Ock as a striker in DD6? I don't think his basic does enough for my taste.
It makes the minion stronger. That's what
has that been confirmed? Like I've had people tell me both sides have been confirmed. Like people say, oh, it's confirmed that it increases the summon, and then otherwise also say, no, it's confirmed that it doesn't increase the summon. Oh, you know who would have been good? Loki.
Yeah, Loki would have been great.
I mean,
but they had.
I think we're gonna be okay though. I think we're probably still gonna come out with a W on this.
You squeaked this one out, bud.
Oh man, I was nervous. Although if we would have put Loki in here, I bet Loki would have still been alive.
I think though, Cersei would not have been able to rewind because they had
dodges.
Fun.
Yeah, that's true. It would have been the evades because that was the Phantom X there.
Yeah, so actually this was the better call.
So then, I mean, whatever match you feel better with. Do you feel better with MOE going into Gamma, or do you feel better with New Warriors going into Gamma?
New Warriors into Gamma. The only question is Big Time, but I'm not too worried about him.
Yep, it's whatever you feel more comfortable with. I personally would say MOE into Gamma because the Big Time has speed up, and you steal the speed up on spawn with MOE. That's the only reason I would say MOE into Gamma instead.
Okay, and then New Warriors into 5. I've never done that one.
It destroys.
Okay.
Yeah,
well then
cool.
we'll try this Masters of Evil then. Let's give that a shot. It's a straight 5-piece, or do I want to put anybody else in there?
5-piece. You also have All Striker for room 1, so just heads up there.
You don't have full MOE saved.
He had an MOE APOC.
There it is. Okay. Now I do, Benny. Are you happy? Now I got him saved, but I got to go switch these ISOs.
Man, if only there was a drop-down window that someone
If
told
only.
them about.
I mean, just every single time we play Crucible, we mention this. Every single time without fail.
Yeah.
He's a striker. I believe she's a striker. She's something else, right?
I like Raider on all of them except for Kang, honestly. That's just me.
Orbing, man, what are you doing? Oh yeah, I think I've got Titania as a Raider also. And then, of course, the inevitable skirmisher for that day when you're just pissed off that they're not landing the ability block, and so you switch him to a skirmisher. Ultron is a striker. Is that going to be good enough?
Yeah.
What are my other choices? I could do as a skirmisher. No thanks.
Ultron doesn't do anything. Ultron just stands there and makes Kang even better.
Oh, he's a 92 right there. Look at that.
I hate you. I hate you so much. Dude, you do that way too often. It bothers me.
I went through and fixed a bunch of those. Whoops, that's raids. That's raids. I don't want raids. Happy Tuesday to you too, Herb. How you doing, buddy? Also, shut up, Doolum.
Okay. Yeah. Let me tell you what the most used fucking redemption in my chat is shut up, Doolum, and it's just you saying it to me over and over again. A lovely time.
All right, and we said we're doing Masters of Evil on this one to steal that offense up. That's the wrong one, but that's okay. It still works. Good enough positioning for me. Let's go do it.
I'll call you guys back.
All right, bye, Benny.
Hi, buddy.
See ya.
How's your morning streams been going, Doolum?
They're good. Braun. Or no, I'm sorry, regular Hulk.
With the ability block?
There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go!
It's so sultrous every time, and it scares me every time.
Do I want a special here?
I would say start working on She-Hulk. Just move everything back.
Basic?
Special on She-Hulk. Special.
But I'll hit Red Hawk. Is that okay?
It doesn't matter.
Whoa! Holy crap. Summon?
Bye. Yeah, summon on Braun. Jesus Christ. Wasn't expecting that.
I know. Like, how big is this Gamma team? I didn't even look at it. What's up, Nemesis?
Stun down the middle.
Not trash!
I keep worrying
Wow,
about
that
hitting
doesn't
Red Hulk
suck
right
at
now.
all.
But I guess I shouldn't be, like... Braun?
Yep.
Oof, man.
And then, yep. You can ult on him, and then you're gonna basic. Or just ult and then basic with Kang.
Basic with
Continues
Kenny.
It to take off all the death proofs, yeah.
Oh.
Safeguards so the death proofs won't come off.
Oh, I didn't even think about the safeguard.
Oh,
I didn't even get to the Kang ult. Are you kidding me? Oh, man.
You got a raid, by the way, brother.
Purple Sticky coming in with the rest of the sticky crew, the stickers. I don't know what to call them.
The stickers?
I don't know. I try to come up with something clever every time somebody raids, but if you don't have like a specific name for your followers.
Yep. Mine are the degenerates. So that's
Oh, the degenerates? That's good. I didn't know that.
The Duelim degenerates, yeah.
I call dorkies the den dwellers because they hang out in the dorky den.
Right.
The stankies?
It's a dog shit game mode. It needs
Thanks,
to be
Purple
deleted from the
Sticky. If I
game.
don't hear from you, buddy, have a good new year.
Good lord.
I don't want to be a sticker. What was our team of choice here? Was gonna be the
Warriors.
New Warriors into Gamma on a slight punch up, or into Death Seed on a slight punch up. You are a stinky bunch. So my internet's been working like
Yeah, what's
past
happening?
48 hours. I haven't noticed anything. Like
Wow.
my download speeds have been low, like around 100 or below, but that's still totally functioning internet, right? Like anything between 50 and 100 is fine. But everything else has been right where it's supposed to be. It's kind of weird.
Nice.
And so, you know, fingers crossed they did some kind of a patch job to get me through, or maybe it's just everybody's busy and not on the internet right now.
Psylocke.
Psylocke, oh, because she's gonna cleanse it. I gotta get her covered. Huh?
You just want her, yeah, you want her rewound a bunch and then go off of her and you're good.
And now you get to wear a wig.
Elder, hello.
Elder just showed up. I was like, that's gotta be Elder, huh?
Gotta be Elder.
I'll grab myself a wig soon. Oh, and the blind doesn't affect this team, does it?
Correctamundo.
What would happen if they put Photon in with Death Seed? Doesn't she give an extra 100% inaccuracy or whatever when somebody's blinded?
Not that I know of. That doesn't sound correct.
I'm pretty...
She reduces... she makes it so you can't be turn meter rewound. Or only like Emma... Or only slows affector. She makes it so Emma doesn't work on the Secret Defense
Right.
team.
I think... Let's go see what we did.
You better have won.
Woo! Yeah! Look at that. That's a good score there. Thank you, Doolum. Those teams were very efficient.
Mm-hmm.
Those were very efficient. Let's go take a look. I know everybody likes to see this.
The Sinister Six Echo is a fucking great team, dude. And that's why, like, does this work? Yes. But with the Echo, there's RNG to this because he doesn't have all 4 villains, so he may not, APOC may not retaliate, so he may not get the speed up.
I see.
And it messes up the turn order.
I see. But the Sinister Six just destroys, let's see, 153 into 150. Yeah, same basic matchup there. So they got 2024, we got 1723. So this was technically more efficient, but it can go sideways is the problem.
But you also used MOE and APOC.
And APOC, right, yeah. And then they used theirs to beat this. That was kind of a waste. I mean, this kind of beats almost anything in Crucible these days. Plus they had a sus to, that was a waste, throwing sus at this team? Wow.
Look.
Okay.
And he used this? What an animal.
Whatever, I mean, it works well. The War Dogs works pretty well on there. It's just weird they threw that in.
Hey, dummy, somebody in chat's trying to get your attention.
What the
We
fuck?
are Sticky's court-appointed remote viewing supervisors. Okay.
Can you click replay on that? I want to see how this went so fucking south for him.
I'll grab a wig while you guys watch this.
How did this go so poorly? That's normal. Oh, that's why he put it on Phantom X. What an animal. Huh? Why would you do that to Phantom X? You could have done it on... Oh, no. Well, this is what happens when you go against Paint Chip Eaters in Cosmic Crucible, I guess. This man was trying to lose this battle, if you're wondering.
Why? What are they doing wrong?
Instead of ulting with Firestar on Fire Chicken, he ulted on Phantom X. And then Phantom X dodged 2 out of the 3 Firestar hits, and then dodged the fucking special from Death Pool. So this ended up working, but this was really inefficient.
What's with the target choosing? Right, this is my unlimited, right? And this is his.
Uh-huh. He also just had all 5 charges and didn't delete.
Weird. Huh, because the trick is to control that Dazzler, right? I mean, that's all it's about.
And your Gambit just went, goodbye, everybody.
Wow, that's crazy, okay.
Good lord. Well, hey, a win's a win.
Oh, Deathpool had ability block, so she couldn't use the ult.
No. Well, maybe you shouldn't let Dazzler take a turn.
All right, so let's take a look at the rest of those. Let's see, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which was, oof. Wow. And then 6.
Star-Lord Doom.
Okay, yeah, forcing the energy into Doom, I get it. All right, well, that happened. Okay, what were we gonna do next? We had something we were gonna do.
War, arena, raids, I don't know.
Oh, I guess we didn't really have anything to do, just the usual stuff, huh?
The usual stuff.
I am right about that's what we were gonna do. I was gonna look at Photon and tell Doolam how I'm amazing and he doesn't know shit about this game.
Right, absolutely.
That's exactly what's going on. There's a thing in her kit, I swear to God. On turn 5 attack, as for charge, so speed, 5 charge, lower accuracy of enemies with blind by an additional 100%. See?
Look at that. So if you put Photon over Psylocke, you have just made it so they can't New Warriors your Death Seed. Wow, look at that.
There you go.
Incredible.
And they'll have to use one of the other 4 counters.
Yeah, and then they'll just be relegated to using Eternals, MOE, Dormammu, the Mirror, just anything.
Probably forced them away from making a bad decision where they should have used New Warriors somewhere else anyways, you know? And you're like, no, really, go use it over on Gamma.
Yeah. No, don't use it here. Trust me.
But then you don't have Photon on Secret Defenders. That's true. Yeah, it's a little debilitating to try that one.
You know, we got Blitz in 45 minutes. Run 7. Are you excited to Blitz for Nightcrawler?
What's the story on Blitz? How much blitzing do I have to do?
I don't know. I stopped doing my math videos. I'm just doing all of the rotations and spending probably 7,000 cores to unlock Sunspot and calling it a day.
Ugh.
Yep. The leaderboard event. If I want to try to get top 1,000 so I can get a free diamond on Nightcrawler. That'd be nice.
A free diamond Nightcrawler, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to try that hard for a diamond that's gonna be 6-7 months in the making.
I mean, it's not just for the diamond. You get more shards for a Nightcrawler as well.
Yeah.
The higher you place on the leaderboard.
Okay, let's blow this team up with something. What do I got? I could gamma them. That would work. That's be a waste.
Don't fucking gamma a Pegasus.
I want sure things. I want sure things.
Eternals.
Okay, Eternals and speed. Here we go. Get rid of you and you.
Gamma a fucking Pegasus. Why did you get? You could have just left them. You don't need Fury here.
I don't need speed for this?
No.
Is this gonna work? This 3-piece right here?
Icarus is 126, Kestrel's 125. So even without Loki, you still go first. But this just helps you get a double tap better.
Okay.
So the Loki's fine. I mean, you could like Shang-Chi and Cap Sam if you want. Oh, you have Shang-Chi on defense, right?
I don't know where. Yeah, he's on defense. But what I was thinking
just keep your two X Factor in there.
I know, but there's some people in here that could be fun. You know what?
That's true.
Vulture's cool, but I'm gonna save him for like another battle. Are there? There's nothing with points for anything in specific, right?
Nope.
I want to throw my.
You could use your brand new Carnage and Venom. Do it. Do it.
Oh fuck it, let's do that. They might actually get a turn if it doesn't win.
Hey, you know what? At least I'll say they rework Carnage, and we get to see that fucking awesome skin, because that might be one of the best skins in the game that we have for a tune.
Yeah. I think it's a good one. You're gonna core forge? I don't have enough cores to core anybody anymore. I gotta play by the rules or spend money, and I don't really want to spend money. I was pissed. I got so jealous seeing a bunch of people get 100 million gold out of the gold orb that I was like, you know what? I'll just spend a little bit of money and get this. Ended up having to spend way more money than I wanted to. And guess what? Did not get 100 million gold.
Wow. I would have never guessed.
I know, right? Like, who would have thought?
Oh! Carnage took a turn. Just do all damage on him to increase your chance of a double tap. It's gonna do like 9 damage. Wow, that actually did 450k. That was not terrible.
Yeah.
And it gave you the double tap. Look at that.
There we go.
Oh, and Venom still just tickles. Never mind. Oh, but the speed.
The speed,
oh,
man, 80, from killing the whole team.
Damage.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Boom.
Yeah! 750k. All right.
Not bad. Not bad. See, it was the symbiotes, man. Symbiote team's gonna be awesome. I can't wait for the new bio team.
I hope they have cool animations and they're fun.
Yes, Master Gilgamesh. Carnage and Venom are getting reworked. I took them to 95. It is official. It is known. Carnage and Venom are getting reworked. There is going to be Gwenom, Red Goblin. What was the other one?
Void Knight.
Void Knight, the Silver Surfer. The Silver Surfer guy. I used my Eternals on this, but I can use Weapon X, right?
Mm-hmm.
Weapon X ought to take care of this. A little bit of a punch up.
Bad Omega Red. Lord have mercy.
Well, I took him into DD6, man.
Oh, absolutely. So did I.
I kind of want to do the same thing with Wolverine and his brother.
Sabretooth?
Sabretooth. Really? I would like to have a big fat Weapon X. I like this team. I like the characters. Like, it's fun for me, but it's not good enough. Let's get ability blocker.
That was a choice.
here. Come on, land a vulnerable someplace. There we go. Whoops, there goes Wolverine. I got the revive off of Wolverine, though. That was nice.
Mm-hmm.
See, he heard me talking about taking him to 95. And he's like, look, I'm worth it. Whoops, I should have done that to Vol. That was stupid.
No, it's fine.
I didn't get Vol in there.
Vol's your least important target here, actually, so you're good. Don't worry.
Oh, really?
No, you want to kill Vol first.
Oh.
Really?
I don't have good sarcasm detection, man. Oh, jeez, this team makes it look so easy.
Really? Yeah, there was no Valkyrie there, so you didn't have much of an issue as a fullback.
Yeah, that's when it gets tougher, when they throw Valkyrie in there. I don't know why I didn't think to ability block Vol from the beginning. I don't know what. I was so worried about turn meter rewind by Sylvie.
Sylvie doesn't even ult turn one, nor does she turn meter rewind outside of raids, you ass.
I know. Oh. Thanks, Nips the Wolf. Appreciate that. You're freaking amazing. Okay, we're gonna do an Undying composition into this one.
That's a fat fucking rebirth.
Do I have Undying?
Crikey.
Did I already use them?
Yeah, you already used them.
Oh, okay.
You might want to use, you can probably nowhere. You can nowhere this. Nowhere will probably be better than this, honestly.
I think so.
Yeah.
Nowhere team isn't near that big.
No, he takes the revives off. Nova with his special.
Okay. We'll give it a shot. We'll punch up 1.1 million.
Watch Peggy one-shot you with her ultimate, because she's massive.
Who do I stun with that Nova?
Yeah, you have to go on Cap. He spawns with taunt.
Oh, okay.
But he has Peggy next to her, so Peggy won't.
Why?
Peggy.
Why do people keep doing this? I've been seeing this in War all the time. I don't understand.
Mm-hmm. Now Peggy doesn't have a revive, so you can go all in on her.
Come on, kill Korg. Let's go. Yes, thank you.
Oh.
Didn't want him to kill the dog. God. Good chain.
Gear,
come on back.
Gear 18 resisted. Yikes.
Okay. Oof. I don't know if my nowhere team was the way to go on this one. This gets all targets, right?
Yep.
They're all barrier, attack all enemies. He is a raider for some reason.
He should be a raider.
Okay.
I mean, Age of Venom's ult is going to miss. They have no damage now. As long as you kill Peggy, it's over.
And Captain America. Good. Don't have to worry about him taunting.
And you're good now.
There we go. Okay.
Venom
and I got my Korg back.
Yep. Ren, you excited for Panda Pool coming into?
Oh, I'm so excited for Panda Pool. I can't wait. I'm just on the edge of my seat for Panda Pool.
Oh, I'm sure.
I would be a little bit happier if I heard that the OG Death Pool was getting reworked along with all that.
If the OG Deadpool doesn't get reworked on a new Mercenaries team,
if Deadpool. If all the pools except for the new Warriors pool, I don't care about her. I don't care about Teddy.
Deadpool doesn't get
the
reworked.
Pink shorts girl, but all the other Deadpools, if they were getting reworked, I'd be happy about that.
I think it should be Deadpool and Domino to get the reworks.
Yeah, Domino needs a rework for sure. What they need to do is have Domino on her special apply taunt to Deadpool.
Yep. You know, you obviously won't answer the question. You can't answer the specifics of the question. Do you know what the team is that the Panda Pool is going on, or
nope.
They have not
I don't know anything about it.
Okay.
That was all news to me.
Okay, so I know y'all know about like.
At this point, the only other thing I know about is one more team that hasn't been announced yet, and it has nothing to do with Panda Pool.
After Hive Mind, right?
Yeah, there's
gotcha.
one.
Okay.
There's one.
That's
more
what I
team.
thought. Gotcha.
And otherwise, you know what? There may be information out about it. I'm not really engaging too much in that server right now anymore.
Run 7, who hasn't been an Envoy since December.
Well, they kind of got on us about NDAs and stuff, and in fact, I need to take some time and go through and read my NDA because they kind of told us that we can't do things, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's not how I remember it written in my NDA, so I need to go over that and double check it again. But since then, I just haven't even been in the server at all. So if new stuff comes out, I don't have to worry about spilling the beans because I don't have any beans to spill.
But if you don't read the email that tells you can't say something, it doesn't mean you get in trouble, right?
No, it doesn't work. In fact, they specifically said if you have access to the Envoy server, so saying I didn't look at that isn't an excuse anymore. So, because there have been some people that said, well, I didn't go read that document, so I could talk about it. I was like, sure, you didn't read about it.
Right.
Your information was 100% accurate by guessing, but no, you didn't read about it. So they said, yeah, if you have access to it, it is off limits, whether you like it or not.
Awesome.
But I don't know about things, so I can't accidentally say anything about anything.
You're gonna not know about things, accidentally say something, and it's gonna somehow be right when you're just dripping with sarcasm, but they're gonna go, get fucked, and you're gonna need to cease and desist.
Blink twice if the next team after Extreme includes mutants. I don't think it does. I'm not familiar enough with the characters to know if it does or doesn't, but I don't think it does, most of.
Hey, I'm not an Envoy. The only things that I've heard are obviously Extreme, then Hive Mind, and then a possible Excalibur team coming. That's the only thing I've heard.
Yeah.
Through the rumor mill, which that's not fucking news. Everybody's been saying Excalibur for like 2 years since the What If episode came out with Peggy. So like that's not news. That's not news either. Even if like somebody comes out with a video, I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, it's actually happening. Like it's just that's been a team that's been in the works for a while.
It's kind of well, and what I think happens, I do think that Scopely starts like they get a team on the board and they're coming up with ideas and stuff. And somebody will leak that information and say the ACME Spit-Wad team is coming out. And everybody's like, oh, the Spit-Wad team. And then Scopely's like, you know what? It's not time for the ACME Spit-Wad team. We're going to put them on the shelf. And then 3 years later, they circle back around to it and you go, you know what? We started work on that Spit-Wad team. Let's give them a go.
Can you make that your stream recycle title? The ACME Spit-Wad team? Because that's fucking perfect.
I don't know.
Everybody's gonna look at that title and go, what the fuck? And they're gonna click on it.
I'm worried I'm gonna say, like, make up a team name and it'll be a real team in Marvel lore and I'll accidentally start a rumor or something. I'm pretty sure there isn't an ACME Spit-Wad team. So.
Yeah, the 3 Animaniacs are actually on it. It's gonna be great.
What do I use against this?
It doesn't have thing. I don't know how much of their kit relies on all 5 members, so I mean, I've been just Superior 6ing these and just destroying it.
Oh, okay. I'm looking for a good counter for the full 5-piece team, and if you say Superior 6 works well, then let's give that a shot. Yep. Late Merry Christmas, Happy Boxing Day. Happy Boxing Day and Merry Christmas to you too, Zero. I don't care if it's late or not.
That's where I was headed? Yeah, most definitely. The Excalibur is the new hot sauce again from 2 years ago. Which honestly, that would be kind of nice because people were bitching about, oh, well, now we got to take up Rebirth again. And if we get like a Peggy rework, because that would be Excalibur, right? Mm-hmm. Then you're getting more value out of the Rebirth that they forced, quote unquote, you to build for War that they were already fucking massive for raids. So like, who cares?
Right. If they do an Excalibur without Kitty, since Nightcrawler is out now, I'm going to lose it.
Oh, yeah, Kitty Pryde, yeah.
Is Kitty Pryde is supposed to be part of the Excalibur team now? Is that it?
Oh.
Peggy is not Excalibur?
Oh, no. If Excalibur is coming, that's where they would have been Nightcrawler.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like Nightcrawler had to be put on this team to make people actually want to spend money on Nightcrawler because they usually don't spend money on raid teams. So I think a lot of people spent money on a raid team that normally don't just because it was Nightcrawler.
No, Captain Britain is not Peggy. You're correct, Rolf Karen. This is a good team right here.
Oh yeah, that'll destroy it.
Okay, I don't want to swap in Spider Slayer for somebody else. I really like Vulture. That's why I want to use
Vulture. No, Vulture's great here. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, man. Don't care who comes.
Yeah,
I honestly don't give a shit. I literally don't give a fuck who comes into the game.
I know people
have.
like always get like, they really want to know who's coming next, and I'm like, it really doesn't matter.
Nope.
Like you're gonna treat the game the same, and you're gonna know eventually, and there's still gonna be 2 or 3 weeks where we absolutely confirmed know for a fact that somebody's coming. And you can't do shit about it until there's actually, like, you can start coring for the orbs or something. Continue to save your gold for whoever you want to unlock. Make sure you have 20 mil in there.
All you guys bitch about gold, and then you're like, well, I need to know who the reworks are. It's like, you don't even have gold to build them. Shut up. What does it matter? Mm-hmm. Like, it literally doesn't matter. You don't have gold to build them anyway. You've said it yourself.
What's this? Chain? I primarily the chain to 4 adjacent targets. Yeah, start in the corner then. See what we can get.
It goes to everybody in Crucible.
Oh, in Crucible goes to everybody? That's it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
People just get excited to get a character they like, and that's cool. And I like speculating over who's coming to the game, and I like speculating how the team's gonna work and everything. But that's just a fun conversation. It's not strategy. Yeah. You know, no one's helping anybody by telling them who's coming out. Like if you're first to announce that, you know, that Nose Picker is gonna be the next character in game, and you can announce that first, like maybe you'll get some more clicks on your video, but at the same time, you're not helping anybody. I know people are gonna go absolutely apeshit when Nose Picker comes to the game. I mean, he's my favorite character, and I'm really looking forward to that release. But I don't need to be the first person to announce it.
It's funny because Sharky said, like you said, people just get excited for a character that they like. I actually get excited for a character I don't know because then I learn more about characters I've never fucking heard of before.
Right.
And this game has expanded my knowledge of Marvel and like my likes for Marvel, because obviously I've known just like what the movies have done because I've never read comics or anything. So like Spider Slayer, I'm like, who the hell's a Spider Slayer? And then I saw him and I'm like, oh, it's a J. Jonah Jameson controlling a robot? That's fucking awesome. And I learned something new.
Right.
Like, it's just stuff like that. Like, it's people that I never knew Red Hulk existed. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh yeah, Red Hulk. And I'm like, what? So, I don't know. I like new people. Nose Picker and Butt Sniffer. Yeah, absolutely.
Why is Rolf Kieran got to go? He said go back to bed with your horny ass.
Oh, because Rolf Kieran said I only want a character with big tits to come.
Oh, okay. Okay. I
so he
missed that
warranted
one.
it. To be fair,
I missed that one. Yeah. Why am I stuck? Oh, he's invisible. He just doesn't look invisible.
No.
It's lame. Get him, Red Hulk. I think I'm blind. Damn it.
You're blind.
Unbelievable. The battlefield effect still works. It just, I don't get the hit off of it, right? The first hit when he's blind.
That's true.
Okay.
That is a true statement. Yeah.
Okay. I really want to get rid of you. Boy, this ain't going well. That big time is actually kind of big. I'm glad the rest of the team wasn't big, because if they would have stayed alive, I'd have been in trouble here. But I think I'm going to pull this one out.
Just barely. Somehow you made this look extremely hard.
Yeah.
So you were home for Christmas. You had no family come over. You guys, it was just you, the wife,
just
and two
the
kids.
four of us. It was the first time I've ever had like nothing going on for Christmas. We didn't go to anybody's house. We didn't make a big dinner or anything. Actually, Raw got sick. She's in bed right now. She got pretty sick. And so, yeah, we were just pretty chill. We had like all these, like, we were gonna do breakfast for dinner, but we made a whole bunch of deviled eggs and nobody wanted breakfast for dinner. And so we scrapped that. I was like, it's cool, I'll just make the lasagna soup. And then we didn't have the ingredients for the lasagna soup.
Excuse you? What's a lasagna soup?
It's like we do, there's a white lasagna soup and a red lasagna soup that we do. The white lasagna soup is made with a cashew cream sauce, and it's a creamy, like a
Ooh.
thick Alfredo soup. Like it's like an Alfredo sauce, but it's more soupy with huge lasagna noodles that are broken up into it, and it's got sausage and some other stuff in there. It's really good. And then there's a red lasagna soup, which is the same thing, but instead of a cream sauce, it's more of a red broth with stewed tomatoes and that sort of thing. And it's a little bit more like a lasagna rather than an Alfredo. And they're both really good soups. So
Fascinating.
throw lasagna in a blender, add ketchup. It's a little bit better than that, TLC. Just a little bit better than that. Let's see. There's that one's, and what do I do against this team with the abomination in the middle, or not the
Fucking don't attack is what I do.
Oh, here's what I can do. I can do this.
That's why I don't attack it, because I don't have A-Force built.
Yeah, I can do it. I can do an A-Force Photon.
I don't even have that on my radar. Oh, A-Force Surfer, someone said.
Yeah,
too.
A-Force Surf. Papa Woody's right. Surfer used to work really well. Photon just works better for me. She just does so much damage. Pegasus beats it too. I'll try a Pegasus on another one then. I used to hunt H for H all the time. They started doing this crap, and I don't like it. We're gonna cleanse the defense down and put out some energy. I don't like the defense down.
I think that's why you like Weapon X so much, because you got to take out heroes for higher hands.
That's why I originally built it, and I was so frustrated with the team because they didn't. When you built your Omega Red too big, which I immediately did because he's the most amazing character ever, things go really wrong. Let's put the ability block here and chain.
Yeah, because Misty hard targets the person with the highest health. So if your Sabretooth is not a higher health, then she ability blocks Omega Red, and he can't ult turn 2.
Yeah, and it's really freaking annoying. And I was like, I built my Omega Red bigger than I could possibly build my Sabretooth. So I didn't even have the choice of going back in.
Yeah. The only thing that's kind of saved that Scopely tried to do was Sabretooth gets like 50% max health in War with Weapon X, I think.
Yeah.
So that's how they tried to counteract it, but it still is not great.
Not
Supernatural with
trash.
Quicksilver?
Wow,
Does that work?
That doesn't suck at all.
I used to do this, I still do Supernatural. Wait, no, I do Dark Hunters, not Supernatural. Supernatural's the old version of Dark Hunters, right? That was like before Dark, yeah. So I do Dark Hunters with anybody. Doesn't really matter who the 5th one is, because Morbius isn't doing anything. Or not Morbius, who's the guy on the end? Mordo, thank you. I do that one, but it doesn't work when they put the pre-taunt in the middle. Supernatural was dope show. Oh, the team.
Supernatural was a dope show. Oh.
All right, let's see about the Pegasus on this one and see how that goes.
Pegasus should absolutely rip this. Especially your Pegasus, unless they're on defense.
They're on defense.
Without Kestrel,
Without
too.
Kestrel, because I liked having Kestrel to do things and stuff. I wonder if I could do something else. What kind of team is it? Oh, it's got that.
I mean, if you want to go the slog, you could go fucking Infinity Watch.
Nah, my Infinity Watch I don't think is big enough to combat that team. Instead, let's do this, and I'm gonna just smash it to pieces with something I probably shouldn't. Who do I want to throw in there?
Quicksilver in there.
Yeah, I could do Quicksilver, I guess.
Or you could do Cyclops and take the revives off. That could work too.
Ooh, let's try that. Let's try that.
That could work. Does he ult turn 1? I think he does, right? He doesn't?
With teammates, he does. I don't think he starts with enough energy. The way it is. We'll see. We'll find out. What beats Sus with SD in War?
Undying with... You do Undying. It's Hella Zim, Robbie, Black Cat, and Hardlight. Almost positive that works. If it doesn't, blame Juicy. I don't know.
You. Oh god, this is such overkill. Die and don't come back. Oof. Oh, that wasn't so bad. He didn't even get through the barrier. Never mind. That's not. What am I doing? Just hit auto. Oh, I lost my mouse. Lost my mouse there. So Cyclops didn't do shit for that. That team. I could have just left a space there. It would have been fine. Yep. Full Gamma after globals are down is fine. He's a huge new Avengers.
So I think Cyclops has the shittiest special in the game now.
I do too.
He applies taunt, but then I think it's Sunspot's passive doesn't allow enemies to gain taunt in raids. So why would his special apply taunt? What the fuck is the point? What is the point?
And then he calls two people to attack one of the people that taunts. Will they do that if the taunt doesn't happen? Like, is the taunt the trigger for it?
I think it still does it because if like Absorbing Man resists it on node 1 right now, I think they still assist.
What can I do to this Pegasus team? Probably blow him up like this, right? Vol's too slow. You're pretty fast. Add a little speed to the mix and even more speed. I should be able to blow up that Pegasus team with this, right? Probably overkill and a half.
Yeah. Didn't probably need Kang, but sure.
Cyclops called APOC to permakill whoever that was. Oh, did they?
Well, there you go. So Cyclops makes
channel
APOC
where all the
better.
sexy people are.
That's right.
No.
What's up, ZKG?
Yep, absolutely.
Hey, ZKG,
Merry
do you
Christmas,
have a
happy
link
holidays.
to the Benny Westside calendar in your server?
In my server?
Yeah.
No, I didn't put one yet.
Oh.
I literally just came back to my computer.
No, I was gonna say if it's in your server, I'll let people know that it's there also.
Yeah, I'll put it in there.
You sound different today. Are you on a different microphone or something?
No, I am I'm a little under the weather-ish. So I'm eating some spicy ass tamales to burn this shit out.
That's the right choice. That's what you do.
Absolutely.
And I'm not a fan of tamales, but I need to burn it out, so.
That's right. Got
No
the
other way to do
tummy
it.
troubles? Try some spicy Mexican food.
Yep.
Damn right.
Stuffy nose, spicy food.
Yep, it was good. Nose was gushing last night from some spicy ass maneuver that we had, and I was like, ooh, I can actually speak. This is great. And I believe I'm gonna debut a new toy.
No.
Oh, really?
Not at all.
Yeah,
Not on any fucking planet.
This is how you know my daughter and my wife are like, you definitely gotta wear this shit. You gotta wear this shit on stream. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Oh, you just reminded me. I was supposed to wear a gift from one of the people that work with me. So one of my coworkers bought you guys a gift as he was my Secret Santa, and he got me a homemade T-shirt that I'm supposed to wear on stream, which is really, really challenging for me to put on. And then, in case I get cold, he got me this ridiculous like cat rainbow blanket. It's like flying through this kitten flying through space with all these rainbow flamboyant colors and stuff.
Is it Nyan Nyan Cat?
I don't know. It's a cat in space, the rainbow colors. It's kind of trippy. And then this really flamboyant tiny T-shirt that I'm supposed to wear on stream. So I'll wear that tomorrow and show you, because he got it for you guys to get a good laugh out of it. I was like, fuck it, I'll wear it. I don't care.
That's great.
Eternals. Can I do something about Eternals over here? Death Seed, maybe? Maybe not.
You could probably Death Seed if you target Icarus, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe?
When you ult, just ult on Icarus, and then he might not clear the blind, but that's kind of a big if. You might be able to kill Emma if you target Emma and then get the triple tap on her.
Okay. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go for Emma. Because I don't think I'd have to double tap Icarus to get bleeds so that when he cleanses, there's a chance he leaves the blind, right? Is that how that works? Yeah, and I don't want to do that. Uh-oh, here we go.
It's fine. You got counterattacks and you dodged it. This ain't gonna work now, though. You didn't kill the Emma. Well, the Emma didn't die, I should say. And now Icarus is gonna double tap.
And gone. Team's gone. Sucked. Yep. Yeah, that was a bad choice. There was no way for that to work, I don't think.
Unless Emma died, and that was the only way.
Yeah, Emma didn't matter. That diamond bitch.
Yep. Okay. How was your Christmas, ZKG?
Very fattening and surprising.
Fattening and surprise. Oh, did we just lose stream? Yep.
Yep.
We just lost
Did we
stream.
just lose stream just because I jumped the fuck on?
No, no, it's not you. That's my internet.
You exceeded
So,
the weight limit with the wheelchair. That was the problem.
We're pretty close. I got Crucible done, so we're gonna raid somebody.